A mother named Esther eagerly attended her son's wedding, but something about the bride caught her eye, leaving her with an unsettling feeling. Unbeknownst to her, this moment would be the beginning of a journey that would change her life forever. Esther's heart brimmed with joy as she gazed out the window of her peaceful coastal home. The gentle breeze carried the salty fragrance of the ocean, blending with the sweet scent of blooming flowers in her garden. She had poured her efforts into creating a beautiful and serene life here, a place where she could enjoy a peaceful retirement. However, it did get lonely at times as she missed her son dearly. Her son Jordan, now a successful 31-year-old man, had moved to the bustling city of New York a few years earlier to pursue his dreams. Esther couldn't have been prouder of him, witnessing his hard work and dedication bear fruit. Jordan had built an extraordinary life for himself, achieving milestones that Esther had always believed he could reach. Despite her pride in his accomplishments, Esther had quietly wished for something more for her son, a love that would be as remarkable as his triumphs in business. She yearned for him to experience the profound happiness that only a soulmate could bring. So, when Jordan called to make plans for a weekend visit, Esther's heart skipped a beat when he mentioned he would be bringing a special guest with him. Zara, a woman Jordan had met during his time in New York City, had captivated his heart. He spoke of her with an unmistakable warmth in his voice, sharing his belief that she might just be the one. Esther's excitement knew no bounds. She immediately set about preparing for their arrival, determined to make their visit memorable. With a mother's love in her heart, Esther turned her home into a cozy and welcoming place, cleaning every nook and adding fresh flowers. She made sure to fill the kitchen with Jordan's favorite dishes, putting her heart and soul into preparing a lavish feast. The delicious smells of her cooking filled the air, setting the stage for a happy reunion with her dear son and his partner. Finally, the day of their arrival came. Esther's anticipation reached its peak as she stood at the airport gate, eagerly scanning the faces that emerged from the bustling crowd. And then, amidst the sea of strangers, she spotted her son, tall and confident, hand in hand with a radiant woman, Zara. Esther's heart swelled with delight as she rushed forward, enveloping them in the warmest embrace she could muster. However, as Esther reluctantly released the couple after a minute of warmth and affection, a peculiar birthmark on Zara's hand caught her eye. It was an unusual and distinct mark that stood out against her fair skin. Zara, feeling self-conscious under Esther's gaze, instinctively shifted her hand slightly behind her body, a subtle gesture of shyness. Jordan remained oblivious to the silent exchange between the two women. Sensing Zara's unease, Esther quickly interjected, apologizing. "Sorry, it's just that I haven't seen anyone else with that birthmark before. It reminded me of someone I once knew." With a renewed sense of ease, they made their way to the car, ready to embark on an exciting weekend at Esther's home, where laughter and cherished memories awaited them. Esther took the wheel, a warm smile on her face, as she drove them towards the beginning of a memorable and fun-filled weekend. The weekend was a whirlwind of laughter, heartfelt conversations, and shared memories. Esther relished every moment, watching her son and Zara interact with a love that was palpable. Their connection was unmistakable, their smiles radiant and genuine. As the weekend drew to a close, Esther couldn't help but reflect on the profound happiness that surrounded her. She realized that love, like the calm waves gently lapping against the shore, had found its way into her son's life. Jordan had discovered success not only in his career, but also in matters of the heart, and for that, Esther was eternally grateful. As the weekend drew to a close, Jordan and Zara bid farewell to the serene coastal town and returned to the bustling streets of New York City. For Esther, the return to normalcy brought a sense of satisfaction and gratitude. Knowing he was happy and had found the love of his life filled her heart with immense joy. She cherished the moments they had shared over the weekend. Meanwhile, in the bustling city, Jordan and Zara enthusiastically immersed themselves in planning their next adventure. They courageously took the next leap in their relationship. Filled with anticipation, Jordan dialed his mother's number and blurted out, "Mom, you won't believe it." She said yes. "I'm getting married." His voice resonated with pure elation, igniting a firework of joy in Esther's heart. Esther couldn't contain her joy as she imagined her son and his partner joining together in love. She wholeheartedly threw herself into helping the couple with every aspect, determined to create a flawless wedding day. Her seaside home became the perfect setting where they could say their vows, surrounded by the soothing ocean breeze and the vibrant flowers she had lovingly cultivated. As the wedding day approached, anticipation crackled in the air. Esther spent precious moments with Zara, the soon-to-be bride, helping her prepare and engaging in heartfelt conversations. The more time she spent with Zara, the stronger the sensation of familiarity grew. It was in those moments, holding Zara's hand and envisioning her future, that Esther's suspicions intensified. Zara bore a striking resemblance to Esther's long-lost biological daughter, the child she had tragically lost contact with over 28 years ago. The birthmark on Zara's hand served as a silent reminder, intensifying the tug of familiarity in Esther's heart. Doubts mingled with hope, and Esther couldn't suppress her curiosity any longer. Approaching Zara's parents at the grand wedding venue, Esther mustered the courage to share her suspicions. The revelation unfolded like a poignant memory. Zara's parents, with a mix of surprise and understanding, confirmed Esther's hunch. They had discovered Zara exactly 28 years ago, wandering the streets alone as a toddler, and had legally adopted her as their own. As Esther and Zara's parents shared details about the past, they realized that the date Zara went missing and the date Zara's adoptive parents found her aligned perfectly. On that day 28 years ago, Esther had been doing laundry at the local laundromat when Zara wandered outside as a toddler and went missing. She walked through the neighborhood alone, a curious little girl, and luckily, Zara's now adoptive parents found her. They were eager to protect the precious little girl and actively searched for her parents, but when they couldn't find them anywhere, they decided to adopt her and provide her with a secure home. As they shared their tale, everything started to make sense. Esther and Zara discovered the incredible truth. They were long-lost mother and daughter, torn apart by life's twists, but now brought together by fate. Emotions surged like a waterfall as Esther and Zara embraced for a fleeting moment. However, after Zara had absorbed the overwhelming reality of reuniting with her long-lost biological mother, a wave of horror washed over her. The realization struck her like a thunderbolt. Marrying Esther's son meant marrying her own biological brother. But just as she teetered on the edge of panic, a vital piece of information flashed in her mind. In one of their early dates, Jordan had confided that he was adopted. With a sigh of immense relief, Zara grasped that the man she had fallen deeply in love with was in no way connected to her by blood. She could marry him. The wedding day, already filled with love and happiness, blossomed into a joyful celebration of not just Jordan and Zara's union, but also an extraordinary family reunion. Through tears of joy, the ceremony unfolded as a powerful testament to love's strength and the resilience of the human spirit. Esther, Zara, and Jordan began a new chapter in their lives, their hearts united in a tapestry woven by fate. As the sun set, casting a golden glow over the festivities, they welcomed the start of their shared journey with open hearts and boundless love. What are your thoughts on this heartwarming reunion on such a special day? I'm really keen to know your thoughts on this story, so please don't hesitate to share your insights in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and found it engaging, I invite you to subscribe to our channel for more similar content. Feel free to share this video. Take good care of yourselves, and I'm excited to connect with you in our future videos.